I think it's a very cool age to be living in, that we could experience some new form of travel like this.
All right, so picture this. Imagine getting from Columbus to Chicago, just 30 minutes. It sounds like a dream, but billionaires Elon Musk and Richard Branson are making it a reality. They're working on something called a Hyperloop, which travels at 670 miles per hour. Fox 45's Nathan Edwards is live in Dayton. He says Ohio could get it first due to our central location. Nathan?
Hyperloop is a lot like a highway, except it's in a tube. Hyperloop launches the pod through it like a slingshot, getting you to your destination faster than ever.
In the birthplace of aviation, we understand ideas can take off, changing the world. Now, a century after the Wright brothers took flight,
all parties ready for tests?
Hyperloop One plans to revolutionize travel again.
We've proved the technology works. That's a big deal.
We'll get to how it works in a second, but first, where will it go? There are 10 international finalists, including Dallas to Houston, Orlando to Miami, and a route from Chicago to Columbus to Pittsburgh.
And we have the opportunity to transform those regions by connecting those economies, connecting the assets in those cities.
In Dayton, it will change how some do business.
This is how most of my life works as a freelance production designer. I travel a lot.
Raise Up is working on a set for Human Race Theater's production of House.
We talked about like brick sizes, and I wanted that elongated kind of look.
Half his work is split here, the other half in Chicago, making the 5-hour drive regularly. To him, Hyperloop would cut travel time considerably.
I could be like, all right, well, I'll get on the Hyperloop, be there in 30 minutes, take the drive down to Dayton. I mean, I could do that back and forth in a day. It would be a total game changer.
The convenience is the main selling point. Mickey Dudas at AAA expects a boost to tourism.
Chicago is a very popular destination.
But the price is a big question mark.
Value is not always price driven, but I certainly think people are eager to see how much this potentially could cost.
This American company says cost depends on the route, but they want to make Hyperloop affordable for everyone.
I think people will be willing to pay a little bit more for the convenience.
The market is there, but how feasible is it to build? We asked engineering professors at Cedarville University.
It's exciting, yes. It's going to be hard to get it pulled off.
Gerry Brown and Larry Zavodney operate a workshop on campus where students test boundaries of transportation. They say Hyperloop has its challenges.
It's going to cost billions and billions and billions of dollars to put the infrastructure in place.
To make it work, a giant tube will be built between cities, so a pod can travel through it. Some will be underground, others above.
Hyperloop One's unique technology uses magnetic levitation to guide and lift the pod off the track.
Inside, air is removed, letting the pod float, flying like a plane at 670 miles per hour.
You don't know if you're going 10 miles an hour or 1,000 miles an hour. Is it bumpy or is it smooth? That's what matters to the passengers.
The technology is being tested in Las Vegas. Hyperloop One's goal is to have 3 routes operational by 2021.
So if the first round is positive, you can be certain it's going to explode.
And I do research of houses.
Raise Up hopes Columbus gets it first.
It would really open a lot of people's options.
Is included, dreaming up a future on stage and on the road.
That's that futuristic stuff that we dreamed of as kids.
It's now reality. Hyperloop is revolutionizing travel as we know it.
Elon Musk says cities are warming up to the idea. He just got verbal approval for an underground Hyperloop from New York City to Washington, D.C. Live in downtown Dayton, Nathan Edwards, Fox 45 News.
Incredible, Nathan. Thanks. The story continues online. We've listed all the routes being considered, plus new pictures of a Hyperloop portal being planned in the Middle East. All this and more only on fox45now.com.
That is